kitchen. Today I wanted to share something that I am doing. It's about rosemary, and I'm going to use the crock pot method. There's different ways that you can do your herb infused oils. One is simply to put the herb of your choice into a glass container and fill it up with olive oil or whatever kind of oil that you prefer, and let it sit out of direct sunlight for 4 weeks, and then you can strain it or you can keep the herbs in there, but I suggest straining it out at that point. But I am working on some projects right now with training, so I want to do the crock pot method because one, I'm impatient. However, I need to have it ready today. So I'm going to share just a really easy way to do this. So I can't wait to be able to grow my own rosemary, but my husband got this at the store. So when he brought it home, you want to make sure it's very clean. So I used a thieves spray and I washed it, but you want to make sure that it's completely dry because this is going to store for a long term. If you have water in this, then it's going to go rancid. So just make sure it's very dry. And the fastest way I do rosemary is hold it and then just pull it down from the stem. I love rosemary. It's one of my favorite herbs. It's very strong, so you don't really need a lot for this recipe. But rosemary has really good health benefits, cancer prevention, and it's really good for anti-inflammatory. So if you have like migraines or any pain, it's going to help with inflammation. It's also good for your face. It firms your skin and helps with liver detox, hair growth. So another reason why I'm doing this for training is I'm making it two ways. I'm going to use some of the oil for our cooking because I love the flavor. You could do your soups, salads, or just like grilled chicken and things like that. But it's really good for hair growth stimulation because it helps with your circulation. So part of this, I'm going to make like a serum or oil for your hair that you apply to help regrow your hair. So it's super easy. Now, if I thought about it, I could have done this last night and put, I have 2 cups of good olive oil in the crock pot back there, and it's on low. If I would have thought about it, I could have done this and let it and put it on warm and ran it for 8 hours, but I didn't think about it. So what I'm going to do is do it on low for 4, and you just don't want to put it on high because you don't really want the temperature to go to above 140 to have the herbs burn. Now I'm going to do another video to show you how you can do different herbs all at one time in the crock pot, and that's really cool and effective way too. But since I'm just doing one recipe, I'm just gonna like I said, all this is washed, and I'm gonna throw this in a crock pot on low for 4 hours, and I will come back and show you the rest of the process. Let me think. It's also good for digestive, good for memory. A lot of people, the research has shown that it has neuroprotective properties while using rosemary. So it's really, they have done a lot of research with, you know, the brain function. So use your herbs. Herbs are medicine too, as long, you know, as with your food. So I just love incorporating that into our cooking. So I'll see you back in a little bit. I'm back, and the rosemary in the crock pot has been on low for 4 hours, and as you can see, the different color. So all I have to do left is to strain it out, which I know my cheesecloth is yellow from turmeric, but this is really clean. So I just use another measuring container, and I'm gonna strain it out. Okay, so as I was saying, I'm gonna use some of this for cooking. So I'm gonna use this cute little jar for cooking. And then I love reusing our, this had mineral essence in it, so I saved it and peeled off the label. but this is going to be for my hair serum. So what is left over, I'm going to use some of this olive oil, rosemary infused olive oil for the base, and then I'm going to add 30 drops each cedarwood, which is really good. All of these are good for hair stimulation and growth. So you got, of course, rosemary. I'm going to add just a little bit of that, even though I have the rosemary herb, and lavender cedarwood. So you could do 20 or 30 drops into this. Also, if you didn't want to do the oil, you can also do a spray bottle and do witch hazel with the oils as well, and then you just spray on. So you want to do for the hair, you can do it morning and night. I probably just do it at night while I sleep. I've had a lot of success with my clients. Some of them have tried this, and I've been wanting to try this for a while because, you know, if you know anything of my story, I have Hashimoto and my hair falls out, especially when they mess with my medications and things. So I'm eager to see if this works for me. So I'm just going to strain this. I'm really excited to cook with this. It's been a while since I did oil infused herbs or anything for cooking. So you'll have to let me know if you try this. So you just be careful because it is still hot. I just wanted to strain all of that goodness out. I've still got a little less than 2 cups. So I'm going to let this completely cool, and then I'm going to, well, of course it's not going to fill up this whole entire jar, but I'll just do a little bit. I'll probably just fill this up halfway or a little bit above, and then use the rest for cooking. So just that one batch of 2 cups will last you a while. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I will do a video of another way you can do several different herbs in a crock pot. So if you have any questions, let me know.